Greetings, Internet people. Ranting Ramsey here. The first thing I want to start off with today is I would like to thank everyone who took the time to answer the questions that I asked in my recent video, Should Morals Govern, and similar questions. I appreciate all the time that some of you took to answer those questions and the thought that you put into those answers, and I'm not sure yet, but I'm figuring I'm going to take all of those thoughts and answers and try to put them together into another video sometime in the relatively near future. I'm not entirely sure exactly how or what I'm going to do with that yet, but I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping that by the time I make up my mind, more people will respond to that video either through comments or private messages or video responses. And that having been said, the other little thing that I want to bring up is a couple of things were brought to my attention today that if I had more time on my hands is what I'd be ranting about today, because it's just fucking crispy. It's great shit that was brought to my attention by I don't want to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce his name, but if you look down at my comments, it's the guy who's mentioning giving me some material. I don't want to embarrass myself by mispronouncing it, so maybe he'll be nice enough to send me a message with the pronunciation key as to how to pronounce his name for me. So, but that'll be coming up in the next couple of days, and that'll be really good because I've been wanting to get back into the lighter side of my rants. I know I've been really heavy lately, and he's helping me do that with the links that he gave me, and so I'm gonna tear those apart here in a couple of days. But today I'm gonna get kind of serious and kind of not serious. It's serious to me because it has to do with work every fucking day. For about 2.5 years now, I've been in the home service field. I drive a service van from home to home to do the work that they've called my company to have done. And I have noticed one indisputable truth that is actually really starting to aggravate me, and I'm sorry if you engage in this behavior, but this video, the point of this video is a plea for you to stop engaging in this behavior, and that is, if you see a work van on the fucking road, let him go, let him do his job, because you know what, he's actually working. He's trying to get from point A to point B to finish his job and go home on his day. Don't cut him off just because he's a fucking service van and you think, oh, he's gonna slow me down. You know what? He's probably in a bigger fucking hurry than you are to get to the fucking service call, get the job done, and move on with this fucking day. And yet, I mean, it's really funny to me and aggravating at the same time because the particular van I have is it's got a fucking turbo diesel fucking engine in it and will go 0 to 60 faster than most 4-cylinder fucking little pieces of shit on the road. Trust me, I know. I raced my little 4-cylinder piece of shit against the work van one day and it fucking beat me because it had more ass to it. So it just really aggravates me when I'm like trying to get on the highway and people instead of like there's no cars in the lanes to their left at all. They won't fucking get over at all. They just sit there and want to try to keep the work van from being in front of them because apparently the work van is somehow going to slow them down. And it's just really common, I've noticed, for people to act like the work van has less right to be on the road than the car, when the car is just going God knows where doing what most often, and the service van is trying to work and get something done. And in half the fucking time, when you're waiting for a service person and they're late, is because some inconsiderate fucking asshole on the road wouldn't let them into traffic, or cuts them off, or won't let them merge when a fucking lane is closing, or something like that, because all of these things that I just mentioned are things that I experience multiple times every fucking day. And what's really funny to me is that these people don't realize that if the fucking serviceman would just tend to snap, he could kill you easily in your little fucking Toyota Camry, or your Chevy Cobalt, or insert tiny piece of shit here, because in most service vans there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of equipment, which creates momentum, which means if they want to run you the fuck off the road, it's not gonna be that fucking hard. Obviously, this doesn't happen because most of us are a lot more sane than you are, and we're not gonna do that because we just want to get to fucking work. So, anyway, that's the fucking point. anybody should be showing anybody common courtesy on the fucking road, but it seems to me that in my 2.5 years of fucking experience that people are actually out to keep servicemen from going where they need to go intentionally. And that's just fucking retarded. So I hope that you people don't engage in that behavior, or if you do engage in that behavior, you've now thought about how inconsiderate it is, and maybe will make attempts in the future to not engage in that behavior. Because you know what? The funny thing is, all our roads will be a whole hell of a lot fucking safer in the long run anyway. So be nice to your fucking service vans on the road, or something bad will happen. Maybe I'll fucking just send you a nasty letter. Or maybe poop in your yard. Yeah, that'll show you.